Stop. Stop. I don't want to hear them fancy language. You can call me 624-6456 wherever you are. Call me. Let's go live.
Yes, debate live.
Let's go live. Don't give me no fancy language. Let's talk man to man. I'm a businessman. I don't care what financial analyst you are. I am a businessman. And call me. Don't give me the nonsense. Yes, go ahead. If you have phone calls, let's hear. And let me repeat my number again. 624-6456. Mr. Joel Bagwandin.
All right, let me just remind persons of those numbers. They can call us this evening on there. 226-7453.
The phone is in my hand.
226-7453.
So you can't say you ain't getting through.
Let Mr. Lall mention 624-6456 and the 622-2222.
Miss Harris, what these leaders are doing to Guyana, sad is not even a word.
He's talking about
Sad is not even a word.
Gas to Shore project.
Good evening, you are live on the air.
Hello, good night to Mr. Glenn.
Yes, good evening. You're live.
I would like to know who is the president of this country. If it's in Panali or Barajad. It seems to me that Jadgo is both. You're not hearing from the president. Is he a dumb boy? Everybody in this country is believing that Jadgo is the president of this country and not necessarily Panali.
I am a citizen.
Jadgo is my president.
My friend, I am a citizen just like you. And all I could tell you, my friend, is that President Ali has been elected president.
On paper.
I know Aubrey Norton has been elected opposition leader. I know just what you know. I know President Ali put Bara Jagdeo to head the oil sector.
No, I will stop you right there. Jagdeo put himself there.
All right.
That man is powerful more than the president.
Well,
Ali didn't put that man there. That man put himself there.
well, I don't think so.
Don't get away from that.
I don't think so.
Paperwork is to fool people.
All right.
Paperwork is to fool people. This whole country know that Jagdeo is running this country and not the President Ali. President is Jagdeo, the Vice President is Jagdeo.
Give me a chance.
President not talking.
Give me a chance.
We're not talking to Jagdeo.
Give me a
The
chance.
people that you managing the Vice President, it cannot happen. That man is powerful more than this story.
Give me
I'm telling you that.
Give me a chance, man. Hold. Don't go off the line.
Well, I am good now. Let me listen for you and tell the nation.
Hold.
Let me line.
You stay on the line. Stay on the line.
Yeah.
As much as you want to say that, okay, and I want to believe that, I am saying that the president is the man who is in command and in control, and he cannot and he should not allow anybody to take control of the resources of this land.
What do we know that? He cannot move that man from there. That man put himself there, he cannot move that man from there. He cannot talk to that man. That man is too powerful. The most powerful man is talking by Jagdeo.
I beg to disagree.
Oh, real power that man have.
I beg to
That man
disagree.
resigned from Africa, come back and have a lot of power in this country.
Well, let me tell you this, man. Jagdeo is not my boss. Full stop. If you want to make Jagdeo your boss, you go ahead and respect him. He's not my boss. He's not my leader. Am I clear? Am I clear? Don't come off. Don't come off the line. Oh, you're on the line. Have you heard me? I am saying that Bharat Jagdeo is not my leader as a citizen of this country. President Ali is my leader. And if you want to make Jagdeo your leader, well then you go right ahead.
But the man is showing the power and the authority that he has.
Because
you know that.
Because it's people like you.
Because all the shots.
We are not. No. If we stand up together and show him.
When?
Don't make people who they're not, man. That's our problem in this land. That's our problem in this land.
I can bet you 101% nobody can move that man from there. Nobody.
Again, he cannot sell out his country. At the end of the day, President Ali has a legacy to leave. And I believe that President Ali will not allow him to sell out his country like that. He has done enough.
Man, all the time you're on your side, I'm not backing you on that.
My friend.
And you shouldn't quit in the car and allowing that man to do what he wants to do.
Well, we have to speak out, my friend.
But you know that this person, you can't just the whole country know that Judge leads this country.
Yeah, but
Are we leading us down this lane? Is Ali leading us down this way?
well, we have to stop it.
It is the man leading us.
We have-
When Ali don't tell him to stop.
We have to stop
That man is in
it.
control. That man is in control of things. Don't tell people what he's not. He's running things. All the paperwork, but Ali is president. Even Judge Ali, he's a powerful man.
I hear you. Any other comments you want to make? Any other comments? Hello? All right.
The white boy not calling in.
Huh?
You make any comments but you're not calling in.
Joel Bagwandin, the same guy that I spoke about, that tell Guyana through the Guyana Chronicle how Guyana gets $653 billion, sending some comments on our Facebook page. I'm still waiting on his telephone call.
Where you getting those numbers from? We don't even know the
Man,
price.
let him call, no, man. Let him call. You're running and hiding. Jack Deo them guy have people like you just making of yourself fools.
Throwing numbers. Selling dreams.
Whitewashing people's mind. Come on, man. You best don't make I find out where you're working, because I'll send this article to your bosses. Yes. This is not an insult, man. Not even a child would say something like this. And guess what? Jack Deo and Brassington them would like to use that and say, hey, look at Joel Bagwandin, this financial expert.
He's probably working for them.
You know?
We have a call here.
Yes, take the call.
Caller, good evening and welcome.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, good night. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
I just wanted to say that start with a car audio, the man was spot on what you were saying. I could understand Mr. Glenn would like to believe that Mr. Ali is the president, but that's why the car audio is spot on. You hear me?
I heard you. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
You say the guy that called was spot on.
Yes?
That's all.
Oh, that's all?
Yes, that's all.
My friend, again, I'm going to repeat. I cannot respect Barra Jagdeo in front of my president. And we have to rally around we president to bring about that change. Even if it is so, President Ali has to reel him in and say, come brother, this is not the way this country should go down. No, you can't do that. We have to rally behind President Ali. He has the last say. He's the end of it all. So let's don't big up this man too much, man. What's wrong with you, man? He did enough for this country. He has done nothing whatsoever that benefits this country. I ask you people to name ask Joel Bagwandin to name one single project, if he's a Guyanese, I don't know if he's a Guyanese, that the PPP, the PMC have done for this country, that he's proud of, that has been successful, that has benefited the Guyanese people. Name one. Where is he, man? He's still on Facebook?
You got and hide.
Huh?
You got and hide.
Don't run and hide. Come on, don't do that. You're listening to my programs.
You running for the president.
Somebody has a question here.
Go ahead, shoot.
Mr. Ronald Drake says he would like to get your opinion. He would like to get Mr. Lall's opinion on the fact that since the VP, Mr. Jagdeo, has failed to correct the many imbalances in the oil sector, the president cannot intervene and correct the same? If so, why not?
Of course, all the mistakes that were made can be corrected. I've been talking this thing over and over, right? But we need to rally. We need to bind and band ourselves together and demand these changes. I have talked since before Jagdeo approved the third project. How much money Guyana could have get? Right? Nobody did anything. I've talked about the fourth project, the grandfather of all evil coming on us. And Jagdeo will approve it without getting anything. What Guyana did? All you people sit down like lambs. Like lambs. Now the fifth project is coming, and Guyana will get nothing. The royalty will not move nowhere. The profit sharing will remain the same way. Exxon will continue to do what they want, how they want, Christ, man, and when they want with we. And hey, you people not doing anything. Why are we shouting at Jagdeo? We should be at Jagdeo's house, at the doorstep, standing up and telling him, demand changes. But you want to call and row with me that he's in charge. He is not in charge. Call me when you're ready, let's go.
I have a question.
Go ahead.
From me. This is my question.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think the fact that President Ali is just quietly going along with everything that the VP does is him just accepting it? Because some people say silence, and if you're being passive, you're acquiescing to whatever people do to you, right? So silence is acquiescence.
Exactly.
Or acceptance, if people don't know what acquiescence mean. But do you think he's just going along with this?
Well, I think he can wake up Jagdeo.
Mm.
I think he can wake up Jagdeo.
But those are questions the press was answering.
Right? But this is why they are not holding press conferences. And all this country sit down and ready for talk about thing.
When
You
we
know?
come out here, they don't want to come and join us.
They need to hold press conferences to answer hard questions. Don't sit down with that clown.
Or block them from going to the office
You know?
and answering questions. You have to.
When they come at your bottom house, open your mouth to them. Because at the end of the day is you will suffer. The light bill you're paying, the water bill you're paying, the salaries you're taking home will be worse down the road if we don't stop this man and correct these people today. That's all I'm saying.
We have a call here. Calling, good evening and welcome. Good night.
With due respect, the program is just like every other night. But what I'm trying to say is that you're trying to educate us, and at the same time you're trying to hoodwink us. Don't tell us that Mr. Jagdeo is not the president. If you do a poll tonight, at this present moment, 70% of the person that will reply would say Mr. Jagdeo is the president of Guyana. And that's the reality. We all know that.
Can you hold a second, my man? Can you hold on the line?
I'll hold a second. 70% of us will tell you that.
Can you hold on the line, brother?
I'm right here.
Hold on the line. And this is not something we should be even wasting our energy talking about,
What is the
man.
truth?
Who is in command or who is in control? Let us go before President Ali at office, the president, and you would see how Jagdeo will run and change everything. That's what I'm saying.
Mr. Lall, let me just interject right here again. Mr. Ali cannot act without the consent of Mr. Jagdeo.
You're coming out tomorrow?
Again, do a poll right now, this current moment. Listen to this. I bet you the next three callers would call. They would tell you the same thing. Don't try to hold like because we know that.
No, you're talking nonsense. They could only talk.
Yeah.
My friend, thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
This is not the type of conversation I want to entertain, my friend.
Exactly.
I do not want to entertain this type of nonsense. But who is in charge and who is not? And Jagdeo in command and Jagdeo this. Let us get out and show them. You want change? I have explained. I am throwing it out so open and clear for you people to understand. You want change? Where do we go? You want me to go to Jagdeo or you want me to go to Ali? I am ready to go with you to fight for a change. You accept, you agree that what is happening in this land is wrong. Let us don't talk about who's in charge, man. It's irrelevant.
The people, they got the Ghanaian people, show them the power of the Guyanese people. Yeah.
Exactly. The power
Lies with the people.
lies in our hands. Me and you hand, brother. We have the power. We have the strength. And let us show them that we have it. We can bring about that change. You ready to join that for that fight? Come on, let's go.
Glenn Sonangol, the national oil company Angola, was headed by the president's daughter Isabel dos Santos, who was the richest black woman in Africa at that time. Right? Human Rights Watch says the US $32 billion went missing between 2007 and 2010. You know, that's what they're gonna do in Guyana.
I know the whole story, Bernard.
Yeah, Glenn, our
the Santos brother, a young boy, used to run the national oil company of Angola. And he's the young man that buy $2 million gloves.
No, that's Equatorial Guinea. That's the son of the president of Equatorial Guinea.
No.
That's the son of the president.
The Santos brother, Isabella de Santos brother, they hold up some money in England and France for him.
No, that was Equatorial Guinea. That's the president's son. That's Theodore Obiang's son. That's his son. But anyway, let's forget that. Glenn, our black brothers and sisters in Africa, they were afraid to confront the government because the army and police used to shoot them in the street, torture them, kidnap their families, kill their families. That doesn't happen in Guyana. Why don't you come out and fight for our rights? If you don't come out and fight for rights, nobody's going to fight for us.
Man,
these people talking nonsense, talking all the talk stupid when you ask them to come out. When we went in for the Marriott, none of them coming and join us.
Bernard,
right?
I would not even mention what the African countries and their leaders did to their people back in the 50s and the 60s and the 70s. The world that Glenn Lall is living in, you hear me, is not yesteryear. It's a new world with new technology, my friend. Nobody can pull wool over my eyes or come and shoot me down like that.
Not once you have this. Life
exactly. So I don't want to think about that. I am ready to carry this fight. I'm ready to fight for my people. I'm ready to fight for my share, for my grandchildren's share. That's what we have to do.
But all Guyanese have to join the fight. This is not yours alone. This is Guyana. It belongs to every Guyanese. We have to fight for our right.
That's what we have to do, brother. We have to.
And we are entitled to, as citizens of this country, we are entitled to do that.
Miss Harris? I don't want to be sitting down here taking telephone calls. You know, Mr. Lall, you know, everybody know Jagdev is in command. Jagdev in command, hell. He's command of you, not me. You know? And I tell him that, and I'll show him that. Are you making him, you guys making him into a king? Or you want to make him into a Putin? You know, one time, when he wanted the third term, he called me and asked me if I could, if me and Adam could help him for third term. You don't want to hear what I told him, blunt in his face. I said, oh, you want to be Chavez? Sit down for life, be a king. And I told him point blank, that's not in my book. He was president. Yeah, man.
You are 12 years and not enough?
No, exactly. I told him, man, 2 terms, we want more.
Yeah, 2 terms plus 2 years
yes.
of Janet Jagan term.
Yes, I told him that when he was president, point blank in his face. One is around here for life. Come on, give me a break. 2 terms is 2 terms, my friend. I've always stood all the years in this newspaper business. 27 years I've stood my ground. What I believe in, I stand for. And that's who I am. Good evening. You're live on the air. Hello. Good evening. You're live on the air.
Hello?
Yes, good evening. Hello.
Hi.
You're live on the air.
Hi, just want to commend Mr. Lall of what he's doing,
Thank you.
and we're willing to fight the fight. If you're coming out tomorrow, I'll be there whenever.
Mhm.
Because this president, Mr. Vice President, is a no good. He is no good from inception.
Slow your radio. Turn on your radio.
Okay.
Turn on your radio. Yes, this is.
Yeah. Yeah, he's very one-sided. He's one-sided from inception, and he should go and drown in the Demerara River and give other people the chance to do the right thing. That's all.
Thank you so
Yeah,
much. Thank you.
He should go drowned in the Demerara River. But
Thank you.
every one of them that corrupt this country and put this country into lots of debt.
Thank you, my
Thank you
dear.
for
Thank
doing
you.
what you're doing.
Thank you. Thank you.
I'm very frustrated. I can tell you. I had a problem with the GWI, and I don't want I could broadcast it on this radio, but on this line here, they told me to sign some contract, some replacement. They took off the whole thing. I'm out of water. I have 2 grandchildren. My God, if you're going to the protest in front of the president's office, I will go.
Huh.
I'm prepared to go there tomorrow.
I
I'm
hear you.
very frustrated. My God, I don't know what else to do. I feel like run away from this country and never ever to turn back.
You don't have to. It's your country. You got to
That
change
is
it.
that is what some of these leaders would want people like me and you to do.
Yeah, they want us
So they
to
can
run
get
away.
so that they
can
can get their way
Take advantage of
to
it.
take advantage of the country.
Yes.
But Glenn Lall has never run, and Glenn Lall will never run. Glenn Lall has nowhere to go but this country. I born here, live here, go here, and I'll die here.
Exactly.
And nobody will run me out of my country.
Sure.
And I'll
Run
put up
in
the fight.
Demerara River and never surface up, right where they got all their oil reserve, and bury their head there.
Thank
They're
you.
shameful and shameless.
Thank you.
for
Thank
listening.
you. Have a good night.
Bye-bye.
That's the kind of spirit, guys.
Yeah.
That's the kind of spirit you gotta have.
That's the
You
cause we
heard,
need
you
it.
heard the woman.
Yes.
She said she's a grandmother too.
She want to go there tomorrow.
She's ready to fight.
People
She
are
don't want to
making-
hear but Glenn, you know who's in charge and you know who called. No, we don't need to hear them things that's not what Glenn hears, man. I want to hear something positive. I want to hear that you're ready to stand up and fight for your children and grandchildren.
Yeah.
Come on. Come on, you're going to cut off people's lights. You're cutting off their water. Children doesn't have roads to go to. The children holding their shoes and a slipper in their hand up in the air, walking through these potholes to go to school right across this country. And you have Jagdeo them borrowing loans from the British and the Exim Bank for setting them a renovate, them a remodel Bush Road and build build bridges to international standard in the interior.
Glenn, the government paying $720 million taxes for Exxon last year, giving the Exxon giving the subsidies, giving the foreign contractors who are not signed contract with the government $20 million in VAT exemptions, and they tell me the Guyanese owe $50 million in water bills. They take the ice past me.
Yep.
You know, I should tell you this, that the players in the Starbuck block, right? Hess and Sinach, ExxonMobil. If I'm not certain on this. I can only think that it's so, because ExxonMobil, the contract with
It's 45%.
ExxonMobil and
Exxon
Guyana.
is 45%.
No, I am saying that every barrel of oil
Uh-huh.
right, that comes up there, that Hess and Sinach has to pay taxes. I think they're paying ExxonMobil taxes. What Guyana is supposed to be collecting. So Guyana collecting taxes. Exxon collecting Guyana taxes. I'm not certain. I got to check on it. Because you spoke there just now about the taxes. I'm beginning to think about that. whether the other oil companies paying Exxon taxes.
Yeah, because Exxon is a company that got the license a day,
Yes.
right? They have the exemption.
Exactly.
Seneca Hills doesn't have the exemption.
The abused family, man. An abused wife. What a country this is.
We have a caller here. Calling
Okay,
Ethan and
go
welcome.
ahead.
Hi, good night, sir.
Good night.
It's exactly everything is true, Mr. Lantak. His eyes over 50. I used to eat rice flour biscuits, packet biscuit, then used to make biscuit with rice flour. Till now we suffering from in them time, over 30, 40, eyes over 50. This is why I stopped vote long. I know what they're doing, and it's time for we hit the streets, and we need more women to call on the program. You understand? For fight this fight. Not only man and woman.
I hear you. I hear you, my
Yes,
friend.
the guy, you know, things got to come the right way, Mr. Lall. It got to. Because people right now, they're setting and piling up in the house. Yeah, and waiting for explore anytime they're going to left surprise. They got to fix things right way. Or else these banners are going to left with thing.
Yes, give us a fish.
Yeah, and Mr. Lall, all the money where you see again, the one for talking, they're going to bring it back and put it in your hand and say, look, Ramatar, all of them.
I pay Ramatar 25 million plus too.
They're
And
going
put
to
it
bring
bank.
it back and put it in your hand and say, look, you don't kill the family. You don't touch them man, not physically. Just for talking with your mouth and you got to give them all the money.
Ah,
They
because
will
they
give
talk
back.
about the oil blocks. Have to pay
That's
them.
telling you everything. They got to give you back that money. They quite telling you, the nation know that.
Oil blocks I talk about. And have
They're
to
going
pay.
to bring it back and put it in your hand.
And the same two oil blocks, the Kaieteur Kanji, that he
It's
signed away.
leaking.
That is what I paid him 25 million plus for.
They got to bring it back and give you all of them.
As for Winston Brasington, the 37 plus million we pay him. It's in the same vein I'm talking about the things he was doing at Nissil with state assets and state and state agencies, monies and stuff like that.
Mr. Lall, these banners got to go all them rich. You see, all them both side government, Guyanese population poor, and them politicians this rich. Got them running all over the country, looking for all in Suriname, Brazil, Venezuela, all over Guyanese there. And they pocket fully with we think what we supposed to get. Yes, it's time for them to come out, Mr. Lall. Good.
Thank you, man. Thank you. That's the kind of a sentiment. That's the kind of vision you need to hear, you need to see, you need to understand and live with. Ms. Harris?
It's sad.
That's what you need, man.
I think the lasting legacy for these two political parties will be that they completely hoodwinked the Guyanese people and escaped with their minds,
You know, during
their
that,
brains.
when we discovered oil, I could say this, you know, oh gosh, I many days we sat in that editorial department, you know, and would discuss Adam Harris. I used to tell him, bro, I pray that Guyana doesn't become a Nigeria, Ghana, Uganda, you know. I pray that Guyana doesn't become this way. And we were fighting all through, you know, to expose all the ills, all the wrongs, all the mistakes these countries made with their oil blocks and the deals they sign on to, their projects and stuff like that. Lo and behold, I am living to see today that Guyana has done worse
Yes, far
than
worse.
every single thing we would have exposed.
We're getting worse than
Huh?
any one of them.
And we should have done the best.
And we
because
should have done the best.
we
We had
have
long enough one. We had long enough thinking.
experience.
We had long.
We have people's experience.
We have their experience to live on, to live by that, not to
Yes.
commit those same mistakes.
We can
The
see
international
what
community keep
they've
on
done
warning us
wrong.
not to do the same, not to go down that road and do the same mistakes.
Trotman has a degree
In
from the
negotiation,
world's best university
Harvard in contract negotiation.
in contract negotiation. Raphael Trotman got that degree.
Oh my.
But
And
they,
he signed such a contract with Guyana,
But-
for Guyana.
but the man said he was instructed to sign that contract, Glenn.
I don't care, man. There's nobody can make Glenn Lall sell out a country in that fashion. When I was taught, when I understand, when I would have learned, when I know what is being reasonable and what is a sellout, I have to be loud and clear and say, no way can you get me to sign this deal. So I don't, as much as I appreciate what Trotman said he was instructed and directed to sign, I am buying that.
It's still his signature.
I am buying
But
that.
he will go down in history as he was go down in history as a person who soloed this country.
Exactly.
Right?
And he knows that.
That will be his legacy forever. He's
And
the
then
man.
you have the other one. Ramjatan went on a program sometime last week. People tell me he support the contract. Yes, yes. You have to support it because he's your colleague. I don't want to say much because all are lawyers.
Yeah, you have.
And that's what
Exactly.
and that's what I'm afraid of.
Uh-huh.
I might want to bring a lawsuit against me, and then judges ready for hand 20, 30 million to you.
No, anyone who fair-minded person in the country know that Trotman will go down in history as the one who sold his country out. That is will be his lasting legacy.
Yes, he can. That
Can't be erased. It could never be erased.
Yeah.
He's the one who give this present government a cover. You understand? They say they sign the contract and they can't stamp their contract. They're using that as cover.
Bernard, these guys, all of them are lawyers. From Trotman, Harman, Ramjatan, Moses Nagamutu, who else call the name, all of them are lawyers. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
Lawyers. It's the laws of Guyana stock says very clear about taxes. Taxes!
A simple thing.
A simple thing as taxes.
All over the world. Where in the world you don't pay taxes, Glenn?
Exactly.
Where in the world you don't pay taxes?
The contract them own self-sign speaks about renegotiation. You can renegotiate it.
Of course. Nothing is written in blood.
And they're not.
Why?
Are you telling me that we have a worry about Jagdeo and Trotman them? No, my friend. We have to take our fight to the president of this country. And he has to bring about a change.
He has to respond. We voted for him. He has to respond to the people of this country.
How long more do we go through like battered, abused wife? Come on. No, I will fight for my share. And I'll go on fighting until the last day I can breathe. What Lee Kuan Yew said?
Lee Kuan Yew
said?
yeah.
The man said if he go in the grave,
Grave will come out fighting him.
and he hear about corruption, he can come out, fight the corruption and go back to the grave. Having said that, Tata, bye-bye, Namaste, God bless you guys.